There seems to be a wine bar on every corner of the city these days. I'm going to tell you about 3 great wine bars that you can go to. And the first is in Brooklyn, and it's called Stonehome Wine Bar. It's reasonably priced. You can get 30 wines by the glass and around 140 by the bottle, so they have an extremely diverse selection. You can order flights of wine if you aren't sure what kind of wine you like.
For us, a flight is 3 different wines, and instead of a full glass, they're half glasses. And they're selected on the basis of grapes that maybe go together well or from a particular region.
A flight costs around $16 or $17. It's also kind of a restaurant. They have a full menu. You can get pastas, salads, cheese plates.
I like to think that every dish is pretty unique. A lot of places, of course, serve beef short ribs and seared scallops and things like that, but we try to add our own little twist to them just so that they're interesting and creative, just like the wine.
Stonehome is definitely not a late night place to hang out. They're open for dinner most nights only until 12. On Fridays and Saturdays they're open until 1:30.
It's a great place to take a date. Actually, we love this corner. It's very private and intimate. We can, get close to each other.
Jamie likes to make out.
It's very laid back. They know what they're talking about. I can go and speak incredibly vague about what kind of wine I like, and they're incredibly knowledgeable. The food itself is actually really good. So whether it's just after work and you just need like a drink, or you bring someone here or you want to have dinner, and then it works.
Bistrophy is a great place to go in Manhattan. It's in this very casual, laid-back neighborhood right on the edge of Soho. It's owned by a European couple, so they get a lot of people from the neighborhood. It has that European vibe.
What made you decide on this neighborhood in particular?
Probably because it's the most European neighborhood in the city, and we feel a little bit less homesick.
Because they're Italian, every wine is probably good, usually from the south of Italy, because Southern wines don't use money for publicity, so they're cheaper and better. That's why you come here. You get a better wine for a lower price. Southern.
How would you describe this place to a friend of yours?
It's quaint, cozy, really laid-back atmosphere.
Good wine, good location. It's nice, like when the sun's out, to sit here against the windows. And the people that are working here are always great.
What are the reasons that you come here?
It's chill, like they don't rush me ever, and that's part of the reason why it reminds me of like France. They don't really bother you.
Bistrophy also has a full menu, but it's definitely more of a casual menu. You can get charcuterie plates, cheese plates, salads, that type of thing.
What kind of crowd comes in here?
You see an eclectic bunch of people, probably every type of person. Like if you look around the room at any night, you could find businessmen and businesswomen, but also just like the neighborhood, really artistic, just people who really want to have a living room kind of a place where they can enjoy themselves.
All right, let's get down to the dating scene. Maria, is this a good place to bring somebody on a first date? Or?
Absolutely, because at night, it's like candles on the table, the lights go dim, skin looks great, everyone needs a little bit of that.
So another great wine bar in Manhattan is Jadis. It almost feels like an undiscovered gem. It actually opened pretty recently on the Lower East Side. It's on Rivington Street between Eldridge and Forsyth. And it's owned by 2 couples. And they opened the wine bar because they wanted a place where people could go and get inexpensive glasses of wine.
If you like wines, if you like company, and you like easy food, and you like sharing those moments, come with friends.
Why do you come to Jadis?
I like Jadis because of the selections of wines, and it's all very reasonably priced. They have a lot of glasses at $5 and $6 a glass for really nice French wines.
They have an abbreviated menu, great charcuterie plate, a cheese plate, and then they also have salads, paninis, that type of thing. And they have a large back area that can be reserved with couches and a skinny little smoker's porch on the back.
Are you guys regulars here of the bar?
Well, we found it one day while we were walking, and we thought it just looked so beautiful we had to check it out. So we're into it.
How would you describe the folks that hang out here at Jadis?
It's kind of a mixed crowd. It's really nice. The diversity is nice because you get a lot of local Lower East Side kind of hipsters, and then you get some other people from other neighborhoods, maybe, I'm not sure, but there's just a really nice diverse mix.
Have you had a chance to meet anybody behind the bar?
He gave us some great advice. He talking to us about the wine list, learned a lot today. So, what's the point of a wine bar if you can't learn something?
How would you describe to somebody who hasn't been to the Geese?
It's just a great way to get out and lounge and hear some great music and drink some good wine. The service is really good here. It's good if you want to have a light bite before going off to something else later, or else afterwards coming just for like a dessert wine or something, which is good.
Jadis, one of the few French wine bars here in Manhattan. Check it out.
To order your own weekly copy of Time Out New York magazine for only $19.97 a year, call 1-866-929-1112 and always stay one step ahead.